Hey screen printers, it's Ryan from Ryanet, and today we're going to talk about flashing your screen prints and how to properly do that. So this is a nice example of an ink that was print flash print. It's a white ink. Thank you, Corey, by the way, from Stemp Clothing for giving me this rockin' shirt. Now, when you're coming to flash, the faster you can flash, the quicker you can print production, especially if you're doing something like automatic printing. So a couple things that assist you with that is A, having your flash dryer properly set up. So in production mode on this Riley Hopkins press, for instance, our flash dryer would be in the station right to the right or right to the left of us in production. Now I'm just going to have it right to the right of me right here so I can show you what I'm doing in the video. But as you see right now, I'm heating up the platen. So if I have a hotter platen, the ink will actually flash quicker and I can print faster. Now, a lot of people over-flash their ink. They leave it under the flash dryer too long. That's what you really want to avoid. So with this video, we're going to talk about, flashing for their proper amount and a couple of things that can assist you in doing so. First of all, when flashing, you want a proper amount of spray tack so that underneath the heat, your shirt does not give up and you lose your registration. So a fast flash spray tack like the Ryanet mist adhesive here is very important because that resists the heat of a flash dryer. So our palette's warm. We'll come down and do our base coat on this white ink print. Now we'll go to flash it. So depending on the ink, all different inks have different flash points. So you can get nerded out and go ahead and measure that flash point with your thermal temp gun or something like that. Or you can let it sit under your flash dryer, count or time it, and then move it out and then just touch it. What we're looking for is an ink that will flash and be slightly tacky but not come up on our finger. So right there, that only took a couple seconds. This is actually a new white ink that we have coming out. It's pretty awesome. It's a fast flash. Only took a couple seconds to flash with just a normal flash dryer, and nothing's coming up. So that's optimal. You'd want to time that, and obviously in production, set your flash dryer and production cycle accordingly. Now, a couple different ways you can do that. You can use an auto-rotating flash that actually moves the flash dryer out of the way when it's done flashing, or you can simply time it, move the flash dryer out of the way, or spin the platen. So what happens if you flash for too long? Well, if you flash for too long and actually cure your ink on the platen, A, your platens get really hot, and if you have wood platens, they warp. B, you're actually running the chance of the ink that you're printing on top not sticking to the bottom layer of ink, not properly melding together during the curing process. So basically your bottom layer would stay on your shirt and your top layer would wash out. That's really bad, especially if we're going like red over this white ink here. So the proper fast flash, just so that your ink is going to the flash cure point, and also that it's slightly tacky to the touch, not over cured, is very, very important when properly screen printing efficiently and effectively for printing on a flash plate.